What is going on? Welcome back to the post-match review of Bayern Barca. It was a thrashing to say the least, absolutely humiliating, and Barca fans didn't know where to look, where to hide. But obviously, we forced them to come here, especially me, Messi fan. I forced them to come. It's really hard to be here right now. So I'll go right into it. Justin, the first 10 minutes, we were so optimistic looking at the 1-1 score. But after that,
Uh,
went downhill, bro. Just take it, bro.
this is first of all. See, honestly, I don't know what to say. Okay, I really don't know what to say, but I'll just say because I have to say something. So, really weak from Barcelona, man. Really weak. This is not. I mean, see, for all the hype that the clash had, the Barcelona Bayern Munich, all the hype that it had, it wasn't worth that. I mean, score-wise, yes, but the Barca side that came out to play the game was really, really weak. I mean, the defense was like really comedy, man. I really don't. I don't. They kept doing the same mistake again and again and again and again. Like easily 3 to 4 goals came right from the same mistakes, and they never improvised. They didn't change the tactic, and the subs were weak. And Griezmann, Messi. I mean, I don't know, man. Next person, next person.
Yeah. Talking about the best asset of Barcelona today, the defense. Nelson Semedo getting absolutely shafted by Alfonso Davis. Muller, Gnabry. He got shafted by a lot of players there. Monarch, what do you think about Nelson Semedo's performance?
I seriously don't have any words. Like Alfonso Davies, that dribble and that run for that fifth goal, and every player, like except for Boateng, I guess every player attacked, every player. And for like, let's not just criticize Semedo. Every person, like in the first half, I thought Alba was nice, but I'm short of words. They're speechless. How can they concede 8 and Coutinho after coming on after the 80th minute, I guess, 1 assist, 2 goals. Like
We're all
I just can't believe this.
we're all at loss of words. Sai, to you.
Saitama.
Attack non-existent, midfield non-existent, defense non-existent, and Coutinho also giving us that final touch of that. What do you want to say about the attacking midfield and Coutinho's cameo?
Taller chances. And like Suarez was trash. Our midfield, wow, we lost the ball every time. Defense. Don't even get me started on that. My God. We just got ended. Every time they came into the box, they did something. They scored. Every time they came into the box. And Coutinho, wow, he gave us the biggest L in the game.
And they were even the commentators were saying it like 10,000 times. Why is Barca playing from the back? Why is Barca
Yeah.
playing?
Seriously.
But no, Ter Stegen had to keep doing what he did and give position up again. And that wave of Bayern attack, which scared all of us to death, I'm sure they kept pushing. They kept pushing. Justin,
Yeah.
our attack. Why wasn't Griezmann starting? Why wasn't Ansu Fati? Where was the pace?
Yeah. It's see, when they started off with 4-4-2, I actually thought that it would be interesting to see, and I think the first 10 minutes was not bad. But like I said, every time Barca concedes, it's not the same Barca that you see after the goal. Like they keep growing weaker and weaker. So with every goal that Bayern scored against us, like all the 8 goals, you saw progressively weaker Barca side that came to play.
Yeah.
And the 4-4-2, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they were trying. First 10 minutes looked pretty okay, but defense wise, I don't know. I think the passing from the back, like you said earlier, like starting the play from the back and just doing it again and again. See, I feel like they kept sticking to it because they have this thing that we are Barcelona and we are confident and we don't have to change our style of play irrespective of whatever we face. But in such situations, you have to do something else. They did not. They did the same thing again. And Setien was also like pretty silent throughout the entire game. And every time they showed like the coach, he wasn't saying anything. He was just like standing there. And it's sad because they gave up. Like you saw the side give up. Like clearly, like in 65th, 70th minute, like they weren't even trying. They stopped trying. And as a Barca fan, and even like for someone watching football, it's an absolute disgrace, man. Like what just happened. So it's really sad. It's funny at the same time, but it's sad. It's sad.
Monarch, we talked about the main clashes. Ter Stegen, Messi, they absolutely, obviously, they got humiliated. Ter Stegen and Messi, what do you want to say about their performances today?
Ter Stegen was like, he was horrendous. His passing was like the worst ever. Like they were pressing. Okay, so you should first aim and like look out for the players, but he was constantly just playing out through the center, not looking for the wide options. He was always giving the ball through the center, and sometimes Thiago, sometimes Goretzka, they were beating out the midfielders for all the long balls. And like this is the first time that Setien, after taking over, he has uh, laid out a team according to the opposition. Otherwise, he has always stuck to the Barcelona way. Like
Yeah.
we will keep the ball and the team will be the best suited according to the style. But this time he, by fielding the 4-4-2, even when 4-3-3 or 4-3-1-2 could have clicked, but still he played that team. And Vidal, Busquets, I was like praising them in the preview. I thought they could make the difference. They made the difference, but for Bayern to play even better, Busquets needs to like have some pace. He's
Yeah.
too slow, and De Jong was surprisingly like clueless every time. Everyone was disappointing.
Yeah.
I thought Messi could do something, but even he was disappointing.
Sai, coming to your main player, Lionel Messi, he didn't, you couldn't see him much. What do you have to say about his game?
Say, tough bad luck today. He's had a very horrible game today, so it happens. But like, I feel like he tried his best, and we could have converted some of his chances, like
Yeah.
the ones he created. But yeah, for every goal we scored, they scored four, man. And we shouldn't have started out with two attackers. Come on, like this is Bayern. We should have started with more forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the last question I want to ask you guys is, where does this start? Because we've seen in 2018 against Roma, 2019 against Liverpool, 2020 against Bayern. We got absolutely humiliated all three times, and it's not. I don't think it's going to stop there, because our board needs to answer questions, our coaches need to answer questions, our player needs to answer questions. Where do you think the mistake is right now? What needs to change? Because I don't see Barca winning any silverware, in fact, in the near future. I'll go one by one. Justin, you can start.
Okay, so you're asking where did they go wrong, or what's happening in the current basket
Because
right
they
now?
fail to even like get close to the trophy.
Okay, see, the thing is, when Barca started being the Barca we know they are, okay, so that Barcelona squad had Xavi, Iniesta, Puyol, Piqué. Like that's when it started, the whole era when Pep started coaching. So that team had a lot of young players, first of all. Okay, a lot of young players, and they grew up together, they played together, they connected really well, and they had a good coach, and they had a very good, easy 3 to 4 years of dominance.
Yeah.
So then Barca had a name to keep. Like they won a lot of trophies, they won the treble, and they had a name to keep. Soon they started buying players. Okay, they started buying players and tried to stick with the same philosophy at the same time. And in the process, they've actually ruined the career of so many players like Coutinho, and a lot of players. Even Dembele is like a different story. But the thing is, Barca is trying to stick to their philosophy, but they're using money. But I feel like I don't know what exactly they're doing, man. I mean, they're trying so hard, but it's over. Like that era is over. You cannot look back and try and beat that team again. That's what they do right now. because there's still players like Messi and PK from that squad, from the 2009 squad. We'll try and keep that, but it's over. Like, you have to face it. You need like a revamp, like new tactics, a new way of playing, and you need to really start placing your bets on younger players. You can't keep buying players thinking that they're going to shine. Griezmann's not shining. Coutinho never did. Like, there's players like Ansu and Ricky right now, so you should give them playing time,
Yeah.
and they'll grow into the team. So what Barca need right now is an entire flip in the way they're doing things.
Yeah.
So that's what I feel, like, honestly.
Sure,
Yeah.
both of you guys agree with Justin's comments. Anything you guys have to add? Because I think he summarized it beautifully.
Yeah, actually, I agree with them.
Yeah, and
Like, the team's morale was like, it was shattered
yeah,
completely, and like, you could, the last season when against Liverpool there were flashes of Roma.
yeah,
Today it was like every bad performance has
Everything open.
just come into the team.
yeah. I mean,
Maybe I'm just criticizing the team too much, but
yeah,
that's
I mean, we should
how
start with the board
season has
actually.
gone.
We should start
Yeah.
with removing the board first. Just get rid of this board. Yeah.
and before ending the video,
Sid, what do you think, Sid? Sid, you tell us what you think.
I think it's the board, honestly, like, because the signings that they're getting in, the signings that they're removing from our squad against players' wishes, and it goes deep. It goes
Yeah,
deep.
yeah.
So even the players are unhappy with the board. Even the coaches are unhappy with the board. The removal of coaches in the middle of a season, the removal of coaches, like now, especially now, Kike Settien's gonna get removed for sure. He's gonna get sacked today or tomorrow for sure, and they're gonna do a hasty decision probably and get Javi or someone who's inexperienced to do a revamping of the squad, which I don't think is possible. I think they need an experienced coach, which they should look for. And I don't know, man. I mean, obviously, we've criticized the team too much, but the opposition, we have to talk about Bayern Munich. What a well-oiled performance. It was
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely wonderful to watch them, go through the wings, go through the center. It seemed like every move that Bayern had was so coordinated that all the players knew that the ball is going that way, where they have to be. And it wasn't a surprise because the holes that we left were covered by them. And I think after this performance, you can't get them down from Cloud9. They are going to win the UCL. So any more comments that you guys want, or we should end this as soon as possible?
Oh yeah, please end it.
Day for Barca fans, but you need days like these to remember what you're missing and get you back to ground earth and the reality. I hope this brings Barca back to where they were from. This is the lowest that you can go to. After this,
Yep.
I think they can't outdo themselves after this, obviously. So I hope they keep building. And 4 to 5 years, I don't know that it'll take that long, or I don't even know. Hopefully, they can give us performance that are memorable. This has been the Fans Corner, and see you guys later.